We're having a guest here today, and his name is Mr. Isaac Israel Idochukwu. Mr. Isaac is an alumnus of the University of Ibadan. Now, Mr. Isaac, I wouldn't want to talk much about who you are, what you can do. We all know that you've been acting for a period of time now.
It's almost about 2 decades now.
2 decades now. Wow, that's amazing. I'll be asking you a few questions. These are questions we viewers would like to know about you.
Okay.
What inspired you to be an actor?
Thank you very much. Basically, acting is life. Okay, everything about life is acting, and by the virtue of the fact that we are human beings like to imitate and watch themselves being imitated, and that is actually the driving force behind my venturing into the acting field. So I love to imitate people. I love to put myself in the shoes of people. I love to let people see themselves in what I do. So that is what inspired me to become a.
What kind of actor are you?
Well, I would basically say this: there are basically 2 kinds of actors. There is the flat characters or the flat actors, and there is the round actors. The flat actors are people who are known for one particular kind of role, and that is all they're known for. That's what they do for a living, and they have earned their accolades. They have earned their popularity from it. But a round character is someone who evolves over time, okay? That can switch from one role to another, that can switch from being a boy today to a man, or be a chief and play a tout or a hooligan at another time, and that's basically the kind of actor I am. I love to move, I love to evolve, I love to, position myself in a particular character and then leave that character and move into another character, basically.
In the likes of what actors have you performed professionally?
All right, thank you very much. Before I go into that, I would like you to know that I'm not just a film actor. I'm also a stage actor, and so if you're asking me to tell you, I'll have to pick. Okay, so I've worked with people like Tony Oshonaike. He's in Lagos, one of the foremost Nigerian actors, both on stage and on screen, and I prefer him more on stage than screen. I've also worked with the late Omba Obugo. Okay, I have worked with people like Yemi Sholade. I've worked with people like Shola Shuboale. I've worked with people like well, let me put it this way, who are both stage and screen actors. Anyway, I've worked with people like Frank Donga. And in the latest film I got myself involved in. I've worked with people like Jide Kosoko, also in the latest film that is coming up very soon in cinema. I've also worked with people like I'm trying to remember names now. I'm not very good at calling names. Rachel Sayemi, Said Balogun, and the likes of them in some of the TV series that I've done. Yes, I've worked with a couple of artists. I can't quickly remember their names, but quite popular ones. What's her name? Bobo Bees Girls. Yes. Eniola Badmos. Yes. And some other ones like that.
Who is your favorite actor and why?
Well, I don't have a favorite actor. Yes, I don't. All I will just say is that I have some actors that I really admire, both within Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Just a few in Nigeria, but quite a lot outside Nigeria. I like Leonardo DiCaprio, because to me he's more of a round character than a flat character. I like Denzel Washington. I like Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, and those are the ones over there. I like Antonio Banderas. Yes, Antonio Banderas is also one of my favorite actors. Then Forrest Whitaker. Yes, Forrest Whitaker, and I will never forget Eddie Murphy. Yes, Eddie Murphy is also one of my very wonderful characters that I cherish. Then if you come down to Nigeria, okay, I'll take Nse Ipe Etim. Yes, the lady that did Mr. and Mrs. and Joseph Benjamin. I think for me, those two, and of course, I won't forget our lovely uncle up there, Richard Moffett on the Joe. Yes, those are the ones.
What's the hardest role you've ever played as an actor?
Okay, about that, I don't think I can say this particular role is, is more challenging than the other, because every production, okay, has its own challenge on its own, and there are different approaches to each of these productions. So I wouldn't particularly say this one was the hardest one, because is it in terms of how the production itself is running, or in terms of the delivery of your lines, or your how I put it now, or your how you try to internalize the lines and all the rest of it. So basically, every performance, every role has its challenge. But I'll just mention a couple, and I would say both on screen and on stage. On stage, for instance, there is a role that required that I play a narrator, but this narrator is not just in Nigeria. It's a film that goes through countries like Peru, Spain, England, and the likes of them. So I was playing this character called Francisco Pizarro or something in Royal Hunt of the Sun by Peter Schaefer. Okay, so that role was quite challenging because of the time frame that was given to us to prepare for it and all the rest of it. That's that. I think, yeah. But on screen, I prefer. To me, I feel screen performance is simple compared to stage performances. I feel more challenging on stage than on screen.
What's the most fun role you've ever played?
Okay, I'll quickly mention two: one for the stage and one for the screen. Or two for the screen. Let me put it that way. There's a lot on stage, but let me just mention one. I played George in a play titled Man Talk, Woman Talk, directed by Tunde Ojibaro. He's also a very hardworking producer, director, actor, and wherever he is, I want to tell you you're doing well, Mr. Tunde Ojibaro. God bless you. So that's that. I played the judge, and it was fun because that particular production is a comedy. It's a comic satire. Let me put it that way. Okay, and it's a battle of sexes where there's a counselor, a boy and a girl representing both male and female gender of the society, and then there's this judge, okay, who must advocate over the whole thing, and it was quite interesting. You need to read the play or watch it to see what I'm talking about. Then on screen, there's this situation comedy that was shot in Abuja, and Shola Shobowale was part of it, titled The Amodino. It's coming up very soon. I'm not advertising it, but I'm sure it will soon start running on national television. Okay, and I played the role of Akpan. Oh, sorry, Udo. Yeah, Udo. Udo is a Calabar man. I'm not Calabar. I'm actually Igbo. Yes, and Udo happens to be a very funny character, and having different kind of challenges and all. And I had to, try to assume this Calabar accent, and the way this Calabar accent is. So it's quite a funny one. And which other one? Yeah, one role I played in Awan I was an uncle to the Aladdins, and I came back home to see my people because I needed to attend a friend's wedding and all the rest of it. And it was quite funny because they were thinking that this guy coming from abroad would be this very rich guy, but only for him to come back, and then what was dishing out as gift was something that looked like things that you could easily pick up in your pen down select somewhere around the city. So these are some of the fun roles that I've actually played, and I think I enjoyed it.
If you are offered two movies simultaneously, one of which is a commercial movie with no sense at all, but will make a huge gross worldwide, whereas the second one is a truly artistic film which requires method acting and which may not fill cinema halls but will earn huge accolade for you and your entire team in the long run. Which would you choose?
All right, thank you very much. I'll just go straight to the point. I am someone who would love to use my art to make meaning in the society. So it's not really about making the money. Money will come. Once your work is good, they will definitely find you. So I don't believe in doing things that are not right just because I want to make money. You know, you throw caution to the wind and then you just do whatever you like just because it's going to cross out there and make all kinds of money. No, I want to do a kind of film that will get all the accolades from all the professionals around the world, and then from there I can always be satisfied. That's it. So I'll prefer to go for the one that won't have to need so much crowd to appreciate, but then be appreciated by the people who needs to see it.
Is there a fun fact about you?
Okay.
People might not be aware
Something
of.
about me.
Like you really want people to know about you.
Okay. Okay, I think I have a couple. Well, first, I love to spend my time with who I want to spend it with, not just any kind of person. Okay, but I'm fun-loving. I love happy people, happy places, and happy faces. That is it for me. And then secondly, I love sleeping, but I don't sleep a lot. And then thirdly, I think I like cooking, but I don't like getting into the kitchen.
We're glad to have you here.
All right.
And we hope the next time we might be calling you, you might, we know you're going to be a superstar, so we hope you're going to answer our
We're
calls.
working there. We're getting there. We're getting there. You know, we are getting there. Gradually, you know, one step at a time.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, I would have loved to say probably you should just act, do some sort of acting for us, right here, right there.
Okay, you got this thing.
I don't like all these things that you are doing to me.
Wow.
You want to come and be exposing me in front of this camera. Look at the light, the way it is blowing inside my eyes like a routine lamp.
This is awesome.
All right.
Wow, thank you. This is really awesome.
Thank you.
Well, we're glad to have you here, and we hope to have you some more time.
All right.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on our channel, both on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you.